Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Shamrock Rovers Fan TV. Now today we've got an idea which Dundalk Fan TV did. So if after this video you should go check that out if you haven't watched it already. Top 10 players in the League of Ireland. So yeah, let's get right into this. Now at number 10 we have Gary ONeil, who's been a vital part of Rovers' success. Winning the FAI Cup, he was a massive part of that. He played very well last year, especially in the Europa League, causing a pitch invasion against Byrne. He was a massive part of UCD's run in Europe, captaining them and getting promotion to the Premier Division with UCD was massive. So I think a lot of people wouldn't put Gary ONeil on this list, but I think most underrated player in the league. He could easily captain Rovers if players like Pico Lopez and Ronan Finn weren't at the club. He could easily captain Rovers. So yeah, number 10 we have Gary ONeil. Now at number 9 we have Stephen Marlin, who's been brilliant with Derry this year. He chipped in with a few goals even this year. One against Waterford, which is a very good goal. Derry haven't been brilliant this year, which I think he might be even higher up on this list if Derry's form was better. On loan from Sheffield United, he's been doing very well, and I don't think he's going to come back to the League of Ireland at the end of his loan spell because he's a very good player, and I wouldn't be surprised if Sheffield United want him back earlier now because he's been very good. With the coronavirus, he might go back later. You never know, but I hope he stays in the league because he's a very good player. So at number 9, we have Stephen Marlin. Now at number 8, we have Aaron McEneff, who's probably one of the best midfielders in the league. He went viral last year with that Panika he scored against Derry. Very good goal. He's been brilliant at Rovers. We were 9 points ahead of Dundalk in the title race. He got injured, and then when he comes back, we're 3 points behind them. So he was a massive loss when he came out in injury. He's hardly put a foot wrong this season. He's been very good this season. As I said, he's hardly put a foot wrong. So I think he definitely could go higher on this list. His injury was so bad for Rovers last year. And as I said, we were top by 9 points before he got the injury, so it just shows how crucial he is to our team. Now at number 7, we have got Sean Gannon, who I think definitely could go higher on this list. He just hasn't blossomed yet this year, and I think he's probably the best defender in the league. Like, you can't compare him with left backs or centre backs, but overall he probably is. Definitely best right back in the league. There's no question about that. With the coronavirus, he's probably going to blossom later, which isn't great for Dundalk. Any Dundalk fan, though, would have him on this list. Any fan, I think, in the League of Ireland would have him on this list because he's a very good player. Doesn't just play right back. He gets further forward as probably a wing back. Yeah, he hasn't done incredible, but if he blossomed yet, he definitely would be number 5, number 4 maybe. So yeah, at number 7 we have Sean Gannon. Now at number 6 we have Chris Shields, who probably the best holding midfielder in the league. It's literally in his name. He shields the back 4. I think he could even play centre back if he needed. Like, he gives the back 4 for Dundalk a lot of cover. Him and Benson were very good last year. With Benson gone, he's probably going to be playing beside Murray or maybe Flores, who was very close to getting on this list. Dundalk missed him so much in that FAI Cup final. They missed him so much. He's their captain. He's the leader on the pitch. Who I think he's been doing okay this year. He's been doing quite well. He definitely could go higher on this list. So yeah, at number 6 we have Chris Shields. Now at number 5, just for his form this season alone, we have Patrick Hubin, who's been brilliant this year. Scored a good goal, good chip over Alan Manis against Rovers, which you don't normally see people scoring chips against Alan Manis, because in my opinion, well, he could have even got on this list. He did very well against Finn Harps. He's been doing very good this year. Now, if it wasn't for the coronavirus, he could have a lot more form. Like, he could be going still on his form right now. I think last year he didn't make the top 5. In my top 5 League of Ireland players. But I think his form this year has been exceptional, so he has to get in. At number 4, we have Burke, who I think doesn't get enough credit that he deserves. He's brilliant for Rovers. Now, he plays on the left a lot for Rovers, out of position, which is probably hard for him, playing on the left when you're a central attacking midfielder. I think Preston could definitely want him back from his loan spell now. His 5 goals against Cork was brilliant. It was a brilliant performance. And they weren't just tap-ins. Like, some of them were very good goals outside the box. I think Liam Bossy, he could have saved a few of them, which I think he should have saved a few of them. But you can't take the credit away from Burke. I think everyone underestimated him. Like, a lot of people that wouldn't have him on this list, and I know a lot of people that would, and I definitely would have him on this list. Now, a lot of Bows fans are going to argue with this one. At number 3, we have Dan Mandrew, who I think still a brilliant player, but a lot of them would say he's first. I don't think he is. I think his goal against, sadly, us was brilliant last year. Like, you're never going to see a better goal than that. Well, apart from Jordan Flores' one. Like, the League of Ireland is literally the Busquets challenge. But I think Mandrew, he could definitely go to England, and I think he will. I don't think Bows are going to keep him for too long, because he's a very good player. His work rate is brilliant. He's got... whether that was his goal or not, when Danny Grant put it in, I think it was his goal, because it was going in when Danny Grant touched it. So yeah, at number 3, we have Dan Mandrew. Now at number 2, we have Michael Duffy, who is brilliant, and he's done very well this year. He scored a good goal against Finn Harps, and I think Duffy causes so much trouble on the left. You can't compare him to Dan Mandrew because they play different positions, but I think Duffy, like in the FAI Cup final, he didn't have a touch all game, and then he just turned it on in the last minute to score. Like, he's that good. He could not touch the ball all day and then get a goal in the last minute, a worldie, because it was a very good half volley from Duffy. So I think Dundalk's best player by a mile. I'd take him at Rovers because he's an outstanding player, and he's very close to number 1, and I say a lot of people would have him at number 1. Now, at number 1, we have Jack Byrne, who, in my opinion, is definitely the best player in the league. It's not even just by a little bit. I know Michael Duffy is quite close to first place, but I think Jack Byrne's so good he could play in England. I'd say he wouldn't start every week for a Premier League club. He could still get in, though, a little bit. He'd start every week for a Championship club, in my opinion. Leeds, West Brom, teams like that. And I think Jack Byrne will be looking for a move. It might be after this year. We don't know with the coronavirus. He might not get a move for a while. But I think Jack's a brilliant player. He can play on the right and he can play in the middle. Like, you could play him even on the right wing because his crossing is so good and his corners are so good. So definitely at number 1, Jack Byrne. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out Dundalk Fan TV's top 10 League of Ireland players if you haven't already. And yeah, as I said in the last video, please let me know some video ideas. With no football on at the moment, So yeah guys, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.